If you can't humiliate yourself on YouTube, where else can you do it? Hey world, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. If you're new around here, I would absolutely love it if you press the subscribe button. And if you're not, welcome back. How the heck have you been? Let me know in the comments below. So I had something very interesting happen to me today. I got my hair cut, but that's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing that happened was I had a photo pop up on my memories on Facebook. It was a photo from many years ago when I was in Barcelona, and it was really embarrassing. So I thought, why not share it with you and share a few other embarrassing photos from my travels around the world, because if you can't humiliate yourself on YouTube, where else can you do it? I don't know. Answers on a postcard please, or answers down below in the comments. Let's not mess around, let's get straight into these photos. I've got my laptop here, so we are gonna get straight into having a look. Alright, so the first one isn't too bad, but we're gonna roll it all the way back to 2006. This is at Niagara Falls. There I am with my little blue poncho on, and yeah, I think this was like at the onset of selfies, before selfies were selfies. I just can't even believe that's me. You can tell my lips are like out a little bit because I'm doing the duck pout, but also because I had a brace at the time. And yeah, I actually quite like it. I put it on my Instagram the other day, which if you aren't following me on Instagram or Twitter, make sure you do, because it's comedic genius over there. Links are down below. But yeah, so that was quite a nice easy one to start things off with. The next one, exposure, too much light, but this was actually in New York, and I have a Statue of Liberty hat on and a scarf and some sunglasses, if you can't see that clearly enough. I think I was trying to be the Statue of Liberty because I'm a freak. Now this is definitely a selfie. You can see a bit of the tilt of the shoulder to bring the camera up. Oh, actually if you look in the reflection of my glasses as well, there is my arm holding the camera. I just think, like, what the heck was I doing? When I went to New York, and when I went to Niagara Falls actually as well, I went with this amazing company called Kids Tour, and it was basically my first big trip without my parents. Basically in New York, I spent the week in that hat and those sunglasses as well. It was a cool time in my life. I was really feeling the baggy beanie and sunglasses combo. That is me without a beard as well, so if you ever wondered what I look like without a beard, I look like that. Okay, these next photos are from a little bit later on in my life. These photos are from 2009. My brother used to live in Spain, in Barcelona, and I went over and stayed with him for 3 months one summer. This first one is a very cool photo. I am at, I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna Google it. Plaza de España. Alright, so this photo, I'm at Plaza de España. When I first got there, I didn't have a job, so I just used to spend days cycling around the city or walking around the city, visiting all the tourist hotspots, which was actually really, really good. I can't fault that. That was really, really good. And there I am clutching my tote bag because I was a hipster before hipsters were things. That was me basically, clutching that tote bag like there's no tomorrow. This next one, we went to a shisha place. Now this was the first time I've ever been to a shisha place. This candid photo, which is clearly not a candid photo, is a demonstration of me living my best life in Barcelona while everyone else is at home working mundane jobs. That was probably my thought process. And again, here we are again on the beach in Barcelona, and again is another photo of me living my best life ever. I think I probably thought I was Daniel Craig and James Bond coming out the water like that, except I was wearing some massive green shorts and I am scrawny AF. I really remember asking my brother to take this photo of me so I could put it on Facebook. Oh, what do we have here? So we used to go to this bar at the end of my brother's street where he lived called Luna. They do the best patatas bravas. I remember this is set up. This was definitely another one that was set up to be a candid shot. Like, oh my God, you've got me eating. But actually, we got the beers in there, we got the tapas in there. I just wanted people to know that I was living my best life in Spain. This is the final one from Barcelona. Just in case you didn't get enough flesh in the previous photos, there's another topless photo of me on the balcony here. I think this one I was just wanting to get that scenery in the background to make sure everybody on Facebook knew that I was in Spain and I was on a balcony and I had access to a balcony, because we don't really have balconies here in Britain. That is hideous and I never want to look at that photo ever again. Right, I'm gonna look at some more recent sort of travel photos now. We'll start off with when I was in South Africa. If you didn't know, I spent 3 months in South Africa a few years ago. I did do a video about it, so I will link it down below. So the first photo is this one. This was actually taken on Boxing Day, the 26th of December 2013. And I remember that because that was the day that we climbed Table Mountain. And when I say climbed Table Mountain, we got the cable car. But I thought it would be a really good idea because, again, I am so stacked with muscle and I'm so built, just to whip my shirt off and pose as if I was king of the world. This next one is also from South Africa. In this one, this was the day I woke up and I was still really drunk from the night before. We went down to the waterfront and I was just having the time of my life, and I decided to pose with this elephant because I don't know if you know this, but elephants are my favorite animals. Okay, let's fast forward to India. Now I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, Dan, what is wrong with this photo? That is a lovely photo of you, your cousin and your brother. How could you say this was a cringy photo? Well, what is that on my head? What is that on my head? I have to tell the story behind this one as well, because of course there's always a story behind everything. I got my brother to perm my hair and then we were in India and it was so hot. I literally just needed to like not have hair on my head. So what I did was I got like an elastic band, tried to tie my hair up into a man bun, and I failed miserably. It was stupid AF, and I will be happy if I never look at that man bun ever again in my life. Oh, classic. This is a classic shot right here. This is the overnight train from Delhi to Varanasi, and I am doing that standard sexy come to bed pose. I just, oh, what am I doing with my life? Seriously. What am I doing with my life? All right, the last photo we're gonna look at, because I'm about to crawl into a hole and die, is again this one from India. This is actually quite a good photo, but then your eyes are drawn to something that is really obvious, and that is me being a massive flipping sweaty freak. And I actually just like, if you look under my armpit, there's massive sweat stains there, and then there's sweat stains across my chest and my stomach. Oh dear, Brit abroad or what? Jeez Louise. This has been me exposing my cringy old travel photos. I would love to hear from you down below what your thoughts are, and I'd also love to know if you've got a few cheeky cringy photos in your travel photo collection as well. So if you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Like I said before, if you haven't already, I would absolutely love it if you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, take care, peace out. Peace de la peace.